It don't feel right. It just don't. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all. This feels all wrong. Happy Friday. What's up, people? It's your boy Jatois, and we are here today in Kerbal's space program, and we are currently flying a very strange aircraft, and I need to make sure my volume on my phone's turned down. It actually is! I did it right. I did something right for a change at the beginning of a video. Alright, if this thing gets off the ground... It's off the ground. No effing way. Okay, so here's the deal. I made a really weird aircraft. I want you guys to help me name it. I mean, Boaty McBoatface is out because it's not a boat. So, I mean, Airplane McPlaney Face is always in the running. But let me show you why I'm very confused about this aircraft. And, it's all wrong, I'm telling you. Okay, so here's the aircraft. Let's give you a good look-see, why don't we? Look at this. I was playing around with the cargo bays and then decided, you know, what the heck? I'm just gonna cargo bay the hell out of it. And lo and behold, the dang thing flies pretty well. So let's see what maneuvers this thing can really do with these Panther engines pushing. And this thing is actually flying better than some of my other experimental aircraft, which is kind of bad. I didn't even have the afterburners on, and it's already maneuvering fantastically. Each of these have, I think, the lift of 0.7, and I think it's 0.7, and the other ones are 3.5. The smaller ones are 3.5. So they still give you 0.35, and then the longer ones are 0.7, I believe. I would have to take another look and make sure I am not mistaking those, because these actually have fantastic lift to them. So that being said, as you can see here, we can actually do pretty well flying wise with just the cargo base. Oh god, oh god, oh god, holy moly. This is unreal. This is absolutely, I've never tried this fantastic design, but whoa. This is, I mean, it kind of is shaped like a reverse peen, but at the same time it's really not. So I'm rather thrilled about this design. I wonder how fast it can go. Let's do some speed tests. Okay, so let's try to level ourselves out as best I can. Afterburners are go. And let's see what this thing can do. I mean, I'm not expecting us to get an incredible amount of speed from this, because I mean, we have a tremendous amount of drag going on here. As you can see, drag coming from every which cargo bay, and that is not going to be good for our aircraft. So it is unfortunate, but actually it doesn't even look like we have that much drag coming. I mean, I guess we do. It looks like we do. Looks like we're going to cap off at a pretty paltry, measly 205 meters per second. Not very good. Let's take it into a dive. Let's see what happens. So all of that red is not what we want to see. We don't want to see all that red. So we are moving. We're gonna need to pull up here soon. We're gonna crash into the ground. Alright, loop it back. Not great. But what would you expect from a craft that is pretty much flying cargo bay? So, maneuver-wise, it's fantastic. Those Panthers, along with the Elvon placement, is actually doing really well. I do get a bit of lift in my roll, because my pitch and my roll is there in the same controls. So that's not going to be optimal. I'd actually want to add some extra ones to the side here to control my pitch and some to just control my roll. Having them on both, you have to start adjusting for all of that, which I don't like to do. But if you want to see how good it rolls, that's pretty dang good if you ask me. Of course, we're nosing down though, and losing a little control. That's alright, we got this. Fantastic porcupine everywhere with that lift. So yes, this aircraft is actually performing pretty darn well. I mean, for what it is, that's pretty darn awesome. And I'm choking on my spit. Ugh. You can tell it's a Friday already. But yeah, I am pretty impressed with this thing. It handles magnificent for what it is. I wonder if I can put my pitch here and I can turn this pitch off and kind of stabilize that roll a bit. That is slightly better, except for that nose is very strong on the pitch. It is very strong on the pitch. But yeah, even more adjustments can be made for this craft, and I think that this thing could fly even better. Let's see. Let me try to turn off the pitch up front and see what we get. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I changed my mind. Started losing all sorts of control on there. Okay, so that was not a good idea to turn that off. But it was a good idea to turn some of that off in the back. So we're going to try to land this bird and see what we can get out of it. And see if it's going to land as well as it flies. Because I know there's probably some skeptics out there saying that thing's a monstrosity and it needs to be put down. So we're going to go ahead and put it down. So let's see, after we can do a few, for those still calling for some additional maneuvers around the KSC, let's see what we can do here. If I had some air brakes, I'd try to land on top of the VAB, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen right now. So let's see if we can swoop low. It not want control. Oh my god! Oh god, that was a little closer than I thought I was going to be. Now, if you're wondering where all of these additional buildings came from, that is Kerbal constructs and also Curb Inside. That gives you all of the additional buildings. Curb Inside requires Kerbal constructs, which is all updated for 1.3. So I'm still waiting a little bit for Scatterer, so that's why my water and everything else looks pretty meh at the moment. But I get good performance right now, so I can't complain. Let's go ahead and land. Engines back to normal. Drop all the speed we just gained. And we're just going to go ahead and kill the engines. Why not? I think we have the lift to glide it in. Oh, this is a weird craft. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That was slightly scary because I couldn't see around the craft enough to see my shadow and to kiss it ever so gently, but that worked. So there you go. A nice, strange aircraft for a Friday that you guys can see if you can come up with a name for. Nobody make boat face. It's an awesome little craft though. And believe it or not, it is all stock. A surprise, because I have a lot of mods installed already. So yes, if you enjoy that, then let me know. Comments down below. Share this on out to your friends. And yeah, let's see what type of names you guys come up with. That should be pretty interesting. Maybe traumatizing. I enjoy traumatizing names. It could be fun. Whoosh. I love this little aircraft. If you like what you see, hit that like button, drop me a comment, let me know what you think, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. For now, this is your boy Jatwa, and I'm out. Peace. Give you another look at this thing. Oh, God. Why does it look like this? I don't know. This was completely random, and I didn't know if it would even fly. Holy crap. Okay, that was closer to the ground than I thought I would be. But anyhow, yeah! It's flying. Ooh!